Good, good. Hello,
Okay. Hello.
Monica. It's a
Oh,
huge
let me remove
pleasure
this. Sorry.
to welcome you to my YouTube channel, Boxing on Sundays. Your story is one of the most inspiring journey in African women's boxing, and your professional record speaks for itself. 10
Thank you.
professional fights, 10 victories, a former ABU SADC Super Bantamweight Championship and
Yes.
major recognition outside the ring make your career truly special. Today, I want to take our audience through your journey from childhood to amateur boxing to every professional fight that has shaped you into the champion you are today. What
Thank you.
was your childhood like, and what dreams did you have before boxing became a major part of your life?
Well, I thank you so much. Thank you so much for this interview. Well, my childhood. Well, I grew up in a Christian family. So when I was young, I was doing athletics. I was 100 meters and 200 meters run. I was so good at it. I was known only for athletics in primary and also in secondary as well. So I joined boxing. In 2013 only just because I was bullied in high school. So I went for boxing because I also wanted to train for self-defense. And then my coach, he saw me good. Like I gave me the attention ever since then, since 2013.
How did you first discover boxing, and what made you decide to give it a serious chance?
I first, I first discovered boxing at my school. I remember I said I was bullied, so I only went there only to train for self-defense. So, like I said, my coach, he saw me good. He gave me that. Gave me attention, and he told me that I must come. I must come to all the sessions all the time. So then I also had my first amateur fight on the youth games on the national youth games. So I beat up a champion. So ever since then, like I've been fighting.
The first day inside a boxing gym is something fighters never forget. What do you remember about your very first boxing training session? Very first training session.
Can you come again, please?
What do you remember about your very first training session?
What do I remember on my first training session?
Yes.
It was the kids. At my school, like the other kids at my school. Yeah, because we were so many.
How did your family react when they realized that boxing was becoming serious for you?
Well, at first, my mother, she was not happy with it. She told me that I must not box. So, my coach, I had to go home and speak to my mother. And then she understood because, like, I was fighting and winning. And then she saw that, like, I'm good at this thing. Then she gave me a chance. Ever since then, she has been supporting me.
At the beginning, most fighters don't know exactly where boxing will take them. What were your first serious goals in boxing?
My first serious goals in boxing.
Yes.
Well, my first match, it was on the youth games. I remember, like I said. So, on the youth games, like I fought on Monday because you fight every day, every day from Monday to Friday, till you become a champion, you know. So I fought the girl who was a champion on that weight division. It was on Monday. So I fought her and I beat her. So then I fought Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I fought on Friday on the finals. Then I also became the national champion, you know. So ever since then, it was my goal, to try and push, to try and push and also defend my title on the national youth games.
Your story is very, very interesting, and boxing
Thank you.
teaches lessons that go far beyond throwing punches. Discipline, patience, consistency, and the ability to keep going when things become difficult are essential.
Thank
What
you.
was the most important lesson boxing taught you during your early years?
Well, on my first loss, that was in Mozambique on the Zone 4 games because on my amateur days, I was not training hard. The way I train now, you know. So only just because I was always winning, you know. So I was not training that hard the way other boxers were training. I was not even running. I was just doing my own thing. I was just being lazy. So on that loss, it also gave me a lesson that um I must be serious, like I must be dedicated, like other boxers, I must be disciplined. So yeah, since then I've been pushing.
When did you realize that you wanted to become a serious competitive boxer?
Well, I realized in 2014. Yeah, no, no, no. I also realized in 2015, when I won the national, I won again, at the gold medalist on the national youth games. So it's when I realized that no, I'm very good at this. Like I must keep on going.
Every fighter has people who inspire them. Sometimes it's a famous champion, sometimes a coach, family member, or someone from the local boxing community.
Mhm.
Who were your biggest inspirations when you were starting your boxing journey? The biggest inspiration for you?
Well, my role model is Leila Ali, Muhammad Ali's daughter. She's the one who also made me to love the sport. You know, Leila Ali is my role model. And then my inspiration is Katie Taylor. I like the way she fight. I really love Katie Taylor. I love everything about Katie Taylor. I love her boxing style. Like she is the greatest. Yeah. So she is my inspiration. But my role model is Leila Ali.
And now we will talk about your amateur career, your amateur experience. What did your amateur boxing career teach you that you still use today as a professional?
Well, on the amateurs, I learned that speed, will make you win. Like, as long as you put speed in your training sessions, because I was taught everything with speed. Whenever I'm running, I must run with a fast pace. Whenever I'm hitting the bag, it's all about speed. In fact, speed and power. Like it's what I was taught on the amateurs. Because on the amateurs, we only fight 3 rounds, only 3 minutes. So I was taught that you must have a speed, you must use the pressure all the rounds. So that thing I also use it, or I'm professional and it's working. It's working because my style is an amateur style. I fight like an amateur. That's the thing. I like my style is still the same. I've never changed. It's been working.
Amateur fights can be very demanding because fighters often have to compete regularly and against different styles. Every opponent gives you another lessons. Many fights, many fights. What was the biggest challenge you faced during your amateur career?
The biggest challenge during my amateur career, it was this girl that I fought from Botswana. Yeah, there was this girl that I fought from Botswana because she was an Olympian. She won the Commonwealth Games. Like no, like she was a big deal. So I lost to her via split decision on the Zone 4 games. So yeah, I mean, I she was the biggest challenge to me.
How would you describe the boxing style you developed during your amateur career?
My boxing style. I'm a basic boxer, and I'm a basic boxer. I'm so aggressive. I'm pressure. That's what I can say. My style is just easy. It's just an easy style. But it's so hard for people to adapt to it. That's the thing. But I'm
Aggressive,
a basic boxer.
aggressive
Nothing fancy.
style, puncher.
Yes, I'm also a puncher as well.
Which amateur victory gave you the biggest confidence boost?
I would say all my amateur victories, they just give me like if I keep on winning, like I just have that boost, like that energy boost, like I must keep on going more and more.
Tell me please about your amateur defeats and lessons. Even successful fighters experience difficult moments, hard moments. Was there an amateur fight that taught you an especially important lesson?
Well, like I said, I mean, I have a 65 amateur fight in 61 wins. So I have only four losses. And those four losses, all of them, they taught me a lesson because uh, I mean, I lost internationally, and it was so hard. And yeah, it was so hard because you lose, it's so hard. So all those losses, they taught me a lesson because every time when I relax and not I put effort, I mean, in training and stuff like that, is when I lose. But if I put effort at the gym, yeah, I do good and win.
Very interesting to listen about your coaches. Behind almost every successful boxer is a coach who believes in them. First coach, second coach. Which lessons from your coaches have stayed with you throughout your career?
Well, other coaches, I don't always tell you the same thing, hands up. They're just telling you I mean, the combinations. It's just always the same. Like are you as a boxer, you just have to focus and listen to them. But all their lessons, like they're just always the same.
Transition to professional. When did you decide that you were ready to become a professional boxer?
It was in 2022. Yeah, it was in 2022 because I turned professional on the 10th of August. No. On the I think is it on the 6th of August? Yeah, 2022.
And your professional career, your professional journey. What do you remember most about your professional debut?
Uh, it was my coach. My previous coach. Like I, his name is Coach Svanda because I is the one who trained me because I was still in Zimbabwe by that time. So he's the one who helped me to prepare for my first professional fight. Yeah. Yeah, I is the one that I think of. Yeah, yeah, about my first professional career.
Yes, your professional journey began on August 6, 2022 against Sasha Mambo. How did you feel when your hand was raised after your first professional fight?
No, I was so happy. I was so happy because I had not fought in 2 years. Yeah, because I was out for boxing like for 2 years. So then I came back in 2022. So winning that fight, yeah, I was so happy and grateful.
Your second professional fight come on 25 August 2022 versus
Mm-hmm.
Nomusa Ngema.
Yes.
Majority decision. What
Mm-hmm.
did you learn from your second fight?
My second fight, I learned that pressure can make me win any fight. My speed can make me win any fight. That's what I learned because I won that fight with my speed. Yeah.
Two professional wins. After two fights, you were already 2-0. That kind of start gives a fighter's confidence, but it also means people begin watching your progress. You were
Yeah.
building your record while still gaining experience.
Yes.
After starting 2-0, did you feel that your professional career was developing exactly as you had hoped?
Yes, 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 yes. I was feeling it, yeah. I was feeling that my professional career is going on the right direction.
Your third professional fight versus Mitchell Mubaya.
Yes.
What stands out to you when you look back at your fight with Mitchell Mubaya?
Well, I mean, um, I feel like I grow like I in every fight. In every fight, there's a new Monica. Like I don't fight the same. So yeah, I feel like I grow in every fight. So like I have changed a lot from my previous fight. Like I feel like I'm a better boxer now than before.
When did you begin to feel that you were ready to bigger challenges?
Well, after I had 4 fights, I was supposed to fight Melissa Miller for the ABU SADC. It was in 2023, but that fight, I mean, it could not happen because Melissa Miller, she had a problem. Yeah, yeah. A very serious problem. I mean, the fight was cancelled on fight day. So it was when I felt like I was ready. I only had 4 fights by that time. Yeah, I felt like I was ready to fight anyone. So
How do you rate your 2022? 4 fights, 4 victories. Maybe you wanted more fights.
no, 4 fights are way enough because I was so tired. Because I was fighting every month. You know, 4 fights were enough on that year. My body was tired. Cutting weight and training, like it's so tiresome.
6 round fights. On July 2023, you faced Pamela Matunga. You
Yes.
won that fight by unanimous decision after 6 rounds. Moving into 6 round contest represented another step forward in your development. It showed
Mm,
that your professional career was becoming more demanding. How
yeah.
important was the fight against Pamela Matunga in your development as a professional boxer?
Well, it was very important because it was my first 6 rounder. So I also wanted to test myself and see how can, like, how good I am, or like, I mean, as soon as the rounds, I mean, they start like, going up, So yeah, I fought well and I won. I won every round. So yeah, it was good.
Why did you only have one fight in 2023? Maybe injuries or problems with the promoter.
Well, I was supposed to fight twice. Like I said, I was supposed to fight a Melissa Miller. I was supposed to fight in September 2023, but she got sick. So yeah, that's why I only fought once. And it was also hard. I mean, to get me fights because many opponents were pulling out. So it was very hard.
Fighting 6 rounds. Going from 4 round fights to 6 round contest requires greater conditioning and concentration. How did
Mm.
your preparation change when you began competing in 6 round fights?
Well, I mean, it did not change that much because I've always been training hard. Like I've always been training hard. Every fight is like a title fight to me.
Undefeated mentality. You are undefeated, undefeated boxer. By this stage of your career, you were continuing to win. Staying undefeated can create confidence, but it can also create pressure. Every
Yes.
opponent wants to be the person who gives an undefeated fighter their first loss. You have managed to deal with that pressure extremely well. How
Yes.
do you personally deal with the pressure of protecting an undefeated professional record?
Because I mean, I also train hard and like, every fighter trains hard. I also train hard and I'm also strong in the mind. And I also tell myself that I must protect my record. And also like I always expect the worst from my opponents. So whenever I'm training, I make sure that like I push it like more harder than all my opponents because I always expect the worst. I always expect the worst. Like whenever I'm training, I always think that my opponent I will come fitter than me, will come readier than me. So that's why I wanna push it hard every time. Because I know that every opponent they just wanna take that all for me.
Next, very important part of your career. Ajahn Kayanga on June 22
Yes.
June 2024 you faced again Kayanga and produced a stoppage victory. Your first stoppage victory in professional. You won by technical knockout, amazing knockout in round 4 uh, of a scheduled 10-round fight. This was a major step because you were now competing over championship distance, 10 rounds,
Mhm.
championship distance. It showed that your professional career was moving toward another level. What do you remember most about your fight against Agina Kayanga?
What do I remember most? Or like I did not hear you.
Yes, about your fight against Kayanga.
Well, it's my coaches because they were pushing me very hard on that camp, and also my former manager, Colleen McCausland. She tried very hard to get me that title because I mean things were ups and down, but she had to put her money. I mean, to pay for my sanctioning fee and also to pay for my pet money. Like yeah, so that fight, yeah, it was a very big fight for me, and I'm forever grateful for that.
Yes, very, very amazing knockout victory.
Thank
It's
you.
first TKO. What did that TKO victory teach you about your power and ability to finish fights.
Well, on that fight, I saw that I do have power to knock people out. I just have to set out my punches.
Preparing for 10 rounds is very different from preparing for 4 or 6. You need to
Yes.
think about pacing, conditioning, strategy, and maintaining concentration. Every round becomes part of a much bigger plan. That preparation is especially important for a fighter moving toward championship boxing. How did you prepare mentally and physically for your first 10-round level of competition?
Well, I make sure that mentally I'm fit and also like physically in the gym. I make sure that I have to be on my A game, like finish all my sparrings. Like I just had to make sure that I go sharp on that fight because I mean it was my first title fight, so I had to win it.
Asandiswa Nkokskwana. On October 26, 2024, you faced Asandiswa Nkokskwana in an 8-round contest. You won by majority decision. What was the biggest challenge Asandiswa Nkokskwana presented to you?
But she never gave me a challenge, by the way, because from the first round, I took control. I thought that she was gonna give me a challenge, but she never gave me a challenge because, I mean, first of all, she's a southpaw and she's tall and she has long hands, so I thought maybe the fight is gonna be hard, but she just made it easier for me. That's what I can say.
Do you agree with the decision of the judges who saw the close fights?
No, I don't agree with that decision because I won every round and and everyone who was there, they were shocked about the decision. I mean, yeah, that's what I can say because I won all the rounds. From the first round, I took control. I also showed it that I'm here to fight. Yeah.
One judge even gave a draw.
Yes. Imagine.
What this fight teach you about dealing with difficult opponents?
Well, it was not difficult. So, I mean, the fight. Ah, to me, it was just a fight. Like it never taught me anything. I don't want to lie.
Female Boxer of the Year. Your performances in 2024 helped you earn the recognition of Female Boxer of the Year. Awards are special because they show that your work is being recognized beyond the gym. They also represent the people who supported you throughout the journey. This was a major achievement in your career. What
Yes.
did winning Female Boxer of the Year in 2024 mean to you personally?
It meant a lot to me, and knowing that my Zim people, they also I was also recognized, you know. So yeah, it really meant a lot to me. It meant a lot to me.
You were also recognized as Sportswoman of the Year at the Gsport Awards. That achievement goes beyond boxing because it places your work among the best female sporting performances.
Yes.
Recognition like this can inspire other young women to believe they can succeed in sport. Your success, therefore, a career significant beyond your own career. What did the G-Sport Awards recognition as Sportswoman of the Year mean to you?
I was so like inspired to work more for me to be recognized again and again and again.
How important is it for you to inspire young girls through your boxing career?
It's very important to me because I know that I have to work hard. I must be disciplined and also lead by example to the young, generation, you know.
Yes, as a successful female boxer from Zimbabwe, you represent much more than yourself every time you step into the ring. Young girls can see your career and understand that professional boxing can be a real path for women. Championship era. Tell me please about your championship era. You eventually become the ABU SADC Super Bantamweight champion. What went through your mind when you become the ABU SADC Super Bantamweight champion?
Well, in my mind, I told myself that I'm ready for anything. I must keep on pushing. I must keep on training because I want the double busy title.
Championship preparation. How did your preparation change when you were preparing for championship level boxing?
Well, it all changes a little bit because I also, like I said, I always train hard as if like I'm fighting a championship, like as if like even though I'll be fighting like let's say I'm fighting 4 rounds or 6 rounds, but every time when I'm at the gym, I always make sure. Also me and my team, we always make sure that we train like as if like we're fighting for a title fight. So my sparrings they also change a little bit because like when you're sparring when I'm fighting 6 rounds I'll be sparring like 6 or 8 rounds, but when I'm fighting 10 rounds I have to make sure that I must have I'm in full 10 rounds like good rounds of sparring, so everything I make sure that is proper.
What a regional championship is very important. A regional championship can be extremely important for a fighter's career. You
Yes.
develop in ratings. It establishes you as one of the leading boxers in your division and opens doors to bigger opportunities, world title in the future.
Yes.
What does this title, ABU, South African GC Super Bantamweight Championship, mean to you?
Well, I fought for it in 2024, so I did put me in the ratings, and it's my first title, so it really means a lot to me.
What was your game plan going into the fight with Kabisele Chabalala?
Oh, my game plan with Gabasile. I knew that she's very slow. She's a one puncher. So my game plan it was just to outbox her with pressure. That's all. Score and move, score and move, score and move.
Why was there only one fight in 2025?
Like I said, it was very hard to get me opponents. Like I don't want to lie, it's very hard to get me opponents. So that's why I was fighting once a year. Sometimes I fight twice because opponents were pulling out. It's very difficult, you know.
How many fights a year do you want to have?
I think three is enough or four.
3, 4 fights.
Yes.
Tell me please about championship mentality. You have a prestigious belt. Your belt is very prestigious. What does having a champion's mentality mean to you?
Mean to me. It means that like it really means a lot because when you have a title, you must up your game. Like I said, you must be focused, you must be disciplined, like you must be dedicated. That you must get more titles. Yeah.
Handling expectations. Success bring attention. More
Mm-hmm.
and more new viewers, new followers, new
Yeah.
fans. But attention also creates expectations.
Yes.
Fans expect you to continue winning. Opponents want to defeat you, and every fight becomes more important. Maintaining focus in that environment requires maturity. Your undefeated records show how well you have managed those expectations. How do you stay focused when the expectations around you continue to grow?
I have the right people around me. So I mean, the people that I hang out with are there like is very good people, and they also give me like good advices. For example, my boyfriend, my boyfriend, his name is Bevan Swanda, is IBF international champion. He's a very good boxer. So I as the person that I also hang out like with like all the time, you know. So being with someone who's hungry for success, someone who's serious about their career, yeah, like you know, someone who's always at the gym, who wants to be a champion, who works very, 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 very hard. So that thing, the mentality, like it also grows, like the maturity as well, like as a fighter, as long as you are with good people around you, you know, people who help you like in training, you know, people who pushes you like at the gym, whenever you feel tired, like they keep on tell you that no, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, you know.
Next, I want to talk about uh, there was a happy event over the weekend. Your opinion is very, very interesting. Bernice the Badger Ferreira became the world champion according to the WBC. She defeated Carolina Weir.
Yeah.
Carolina was the favorite in United States, but the
Mm-hmm.
victory for Bernice Ferreira.
Yes.
Monica, you have already reached championship level yourself, so you understand what it takes to perform under that kind of pressure. The fight between Bernice Ferreira and Carolina Weir attracted a lot of attention because of the WBC world title at stake. As a professional boxer, your perspective on a championship fight is especially valuable. Monica, what was your overall opinion of the Bernice Ferreira versus Carolina Weir fight?
Well, I mean, first of all, Undefeated is my friend. She's my sparring partner. I mean, I wanted her to win that fight, and I knew that she was ready. I've never seen her like I've never seen Bernice hungry the way she was hungry for the fight. I mean, Bernice is the type of person she's undefeated now with 11 fights and 11, like and also 11 wins, you know. So I would never, as she's training, she's always an underdog. Like she's always an underdog. So whenever she's training, she makes sure that she has to win the fight. So on this fight, she was way too ready. She was way too ready for Caroline. So on that fight, I mean, from the first round, I'll say Benis won the first round. Round two and three, it was very close. From round four, five, six, Benis was taking over. She was bullying that girl, and that girl kept on holding and holding and holding because she felt Benis's power. Because I'm telling you, I spar that girl. Benis hits really very hard. She hits very hard. So Caroline, she got tired. She was just surviving and holding till I mean the fight was stopped. So congratulations to Bernice. She really deserved that fight. She really deserved the win. She's dangerous, that one.
Bernice Ferreira showed a lot of determination in a fight
Yeah.
that had very high stakes. Becoming a world champion is an incredible achievement,
Very
especially
big.
when you consider how much work goes into reaching that level.
Mm.
Floyd Mayweather, Terence Crawford, Shakur Stevenson watched this fight, high-level fight. What impressed you the most about Bernice Ferreira's performance in the fight?
Because she went there ready. She was not scared of Caroline. She went there to take the title. She just went there to just beat her up and take the title. I was very impressed and I'm so happy for her. I'm so happy for her.
Carolina Weir's performance. Carolina Weir entered the fight as a world champion and had the experience of fighting at the highest level. Defending a world title can sometimes create enormous psychological pressure for a boxer. Psychology. From outside the ring, people see only the result, while fighters understand all the tactical and mental details involved. Your experience gives you a unique perspective on what Carolina went through that night. What did you think about Carolina Weir performance and what do you believe she could have done differently?
I think she should have just like boxed and throw more punches and stop holding. She was supposed to hit and move. But she had no chance because Bernice was on her face. You can't do nothing as long as Bernice is on your face. That's the truth.
The ending of the fight. The way a world championship fight ends can become one of the most discussed parts of the entire event. A result like this can create different opinions among fans, fighters, and boxing experts. As someone who has experienced professional boxing at championship level, you understand how inside the ring can be. I would really like to know your honest reaction to the way this fight concluded. What was your reaction when you saw how the fight ended? And do you believe the final outcome was fair?
Yes, to me it was fair because Caroline, she has been doing that. Her previous fight with Devin Pearson, she was holding. They even took like 2 points from her because she made that fight so horrible to watch. Even this fight with Bernice, it was a good fight, but she started to hold and hold and hold, and the fight was boring. Fans they pay to watch boxing, so if you keep on holding and holding and holding, you're just making it boring for people to watch. And she was making it boring for boxing, by the way. So I think like it was a good decision. She was holding too much. That's the thing.
Now, Bernice Ferreira is the WBC World Champion, your sparring partner. Um, what advice would you give her as she begins this new chapter of her career?
I will say she must continue doing what she's doing now because I know that she's a hard worker. She must just she must just continue being with Bernice. Bernice is Bernice. She's just a hungry person, and she's a hard worker. She's so dedicated. In her career, she's so disciplined. So my advice to her is like I also nothing much. She must just continue being Bernice. Yeah, that's what I can say.
I want to see the fight for the Undisputed Championship. Bernice the Badger Ferreira versus Alicia Baumgartner. In your opinion, who will win?
It's gonna be a good fight, by the way, because Bernice, she has pressure, and Carol, you said, Alexia Baumgartner. Excuse me.
Yes, yes.
So, Alexia Baumgartner, she's a slow starter. She likes to fight 3 minutes. So I don't know how she's gonna cope with the 2 minutes because she likes to fight 3 minutes, by the way, because she wants to take her time and stuff like that. So I'm rooting for Benis on points.
Oh, Alicia Baumgartner has already lost. Bernice undefeated,
Yes,
undefeated boxer. I believe in victory, Bernice.
yes. I'm going with Benis all the way, all day, all night.
The latest chapter. On March 28, 2026, you faced Tema Zuma and earned another unanimous decision victory over
Yes,
6 rounds. Unanimous decision. This
yes.
was another important addition to your undefeated record. At this point, your experience had grown significantly compared with your early professional days. You were fighting with the confidence of an established champion. How would you describe your performance against Tema Zuma?
Well, I was a little bit stiff, but I fought well and I won. I mean, that fight will forever mean a lot to me because it was my first time fighting on Golden Glove promotion.
How has your ring intelligence changed since your professional debut?
Well, I've changed a lot. Yeah, I've changed a lot. Yeah, like it's what I can say.
Oh, you have boxed 8, 10 rounds before. Why 6 rounds now?
Well, if the promoter wants to give you 6 rounds, that's what you can take.
Decision of your promoter.
Yes.
Your most recent fight on the record show he was on July 11, 2026. Amazing KO victory against Simankele Tuncheni. You won by knockout in the 6th round of a scheduled 6-round fight. Finishing the fight with a KO was another powerful statement from an undefeated champion. It brought your professional record to an impressive 10 wins from 10 fights. What do you remember most about your victory over Simankele Tuncheni?
Well, I want like I is my boxing partner. I was my boyfriend. Uh, he's the one who helped me on this camp. He's the one who helped me mentally, physically. He was with me at the gym every day. He pushed me. He made sure that we also have our own private, sessions. Like we worked on the game plan. So yeah, he's the person that I think about on that fight.
The knockout finish. A 6-round knockout in your latest fight shows that you can maintain your effectiveness deep into a contest. You were able to stay focused and finish strongly. Strongly finish. That is an important quality for a professional boxer. It also gives fans another memorable moment from your career. Great moment. Beautiful
Thank you.
knockout.
Thank you.
Did you feel the fight that the knockout was coming? Or did the opportunity appear unexpectedly?
No, I didn't know that I was gonna knock it out. I knew that I was gonna finish the fight on points, but I did not expect the knockout. But I knew that I was gonna hit her because I had power more than her.
Do you believe in your power punch?
Yes, I do believe in my power punch. I do.
When you look at 10-0, what does that record mean to you?
Really means a lot to me. It makes me want to push more harder. Yeah, and stay hungry and stay humble.
10 different opponents. Which of your 10 professional opponents challenge you the most stylistically?
Well, I would say like I feel like all of them are the same to me because I controlled the fight from the first round whenever I was fighting one of them. They've never like none of them like challenged me I mean more than the others. The biggest challenge is on my sparrings. Yeah, not on my fights. The biggest challenge is my sparrings, not my fights.
And the best performance. Which of your 10 professional fights do you consider your best performance?
I will say my last fight.
So, in the final part of our interview, we will talk about the champion behind the record, your power and technique. Boxing at championship level requires more than physical strength. Technique, timing, footwork, defense, intelligence, and composure all matter. A fighter has to combine those qualities rather than relying on one weapon. Your undefeated career suggests that you have developed a well-rounded approach.
Yeah.
What do you believe is the strongest part of your boxing game right now?
On my weight division,
Yes.
is Dina Tosland, the champion. She has the WBC, she has the IBF, she has the WBA, she has all the belts. Yeah, she is the strongest there on that division.
Mental strength, physical preparation is important, but psychology is another part of your preparation. The mental side of boxing is often overlooked by people watching from outside the sport. A fighter can be physically prepared and still struggle if they cannot handle pressure. Staying
Yeah.
calm, believing in yourself, and recovering from difficult moments are essential. Your career demonstrates strong mental resilience. In your opinion, what is the strongest part of your mentality as a fighter?
Like mentally, as a fighter, you must be strong. You must believe in yourself. So, the strongest, it's because I believe in myself. I trust my work. I'm who I think I am. That's the thing.
Life outside the ring. Who is Monica Savage Mkandla when she is not training or fighting?
So, just a simple girl. When I'm not at the gym, I'm just home. I'm not a going out person because I think mostly I'm always tired. So I'm always home. I'm always home cooking, yeah. I'm just a simple person.
Sacrifices. You have a lot of sacrifices. A perfect professional record does not happen without sacrifice. You did a great job. I respect you.
Thank you.
What has been the biggest sacrifice you have made for your boxing career?
My biggest sacrifice is to live in Zimbabwe and coming to South Africa and leaving my whole family behind.
Women in boxing. Women boxing continues to grow around the world. Fighters like you are helping prove that women's professional boxing deserves the same respect, attention, and opportunities as the men's sport.
Yes.
What change would you like to see for women in boxing, especially in Africa?
Well, I would like that the women they must fight for the same purse money as males. Like women, they must be given more fights like the males. Yeah, more opportunities like female boxers.
Zimbabwe boxing. Zimbabwe has produced talented fighters and continues to have passionate boxing communities.
Yeah.
Representing your country through professional boxing gives your achievements another dimension. What does it mean to represent Zimbabwe every time you step into the ring?
Well, it really means a lot because I'm doing a good thing for my country. Nothing much.
African boxing has enormous potential, very, very big potential.
Yes.
But unfortunately, many talented fighters still have to work extremely hard to receive international recognition.
Yeah.
Champions from the continent can inspire a new generation and demonstrate what is possible. Your championship is part of that African boxing story. ABU South African DC Championship. The next generation can build on what fighters like you have accomplished. I wish you to become world champion.
Thank you.
What do you believe African boxing needs to do receive even more global recognition?
I wish that we can get more opportunities as African fighters, you know. Yeah, it's my wish.
Monica, tell me
Yes.
please about your team, the role of the team. Who are the people behind Monica Savage Mkandla's success?
Well, first, I my boyfriend, Bevan Svanda, my coach, Coach Vusi, and my strength and conditioning, Coach Dani, and my other coach, Coach Sile. Yeah, they are the people behind my success. And my manager, Marco.
Your motivation. What motivates you to keep fighting after achieving so much already?
Well, because I always want to be a world champion, so that thing it also motivates me to keep on pushing because I'm in a good title.
What is the biggest challenge you want to take on next?
My biggest challenge, I want to fight Francisca Hennessy for WBC silver, so I think it's gonna be my biggest challenge.
World Championship ambitions.
Yes.
Every champion eventually starts looking toward the highest level. World titles represent the ultimate goal for many professional fighters.
Sorry, I can't hear the.
Oh,
Sorry, yeah.
2 minutes, please.
No. You can speak now.
Oh,
Sorry.
is becoming a world champion one of your main goals? And what would that achievement mean to you?
It would mean a lot to me because it's my dream to become a world champion.
After you become an undisputed champion, will you continue to perform or
Yes,
ending your career?
I will continue boxing till I'm tired of it.
Legacy. When your boxing career is eventually finished, how do you want people to remember Monica Savage Mkandla?
I want people to remember me as a true champion, a true warrior, someone like who kept on going even when it was hard.
Young boxers around the world watch this interview and watch champions and dream about following the same path. They see the victories, but don't always see the difficult days behind them. Your story can show them That success requires patience, discipline, and belief. Your experience gives you a powerful message to share
Yes.
with the next generation.
Mm.
What advice would you give to a young girl who dreams of becoming a professional boxer?
First of all, they must believe in themselves. They must never give up. They must keep on pushing. They must be hardworking. Yeah, that's all I can say.
Final message. Monica, your journey from childhood to amateur boxing, from your professional debut to becoming an ABU SADC champion, and now to a perfect 10-0 record is remarkable.
Thank
You
you.
have also been recognized as Female Boxer of the Year, as Sportswoman of the Year at the Gsport Awards. You have already achieved a great deal, but it feels like there are still many chapters left to write, many chapters. It has been an absolute honor to take our audience through your story.
Thank
Finally,
you.
my final question. What would you like to say to everyone who has supported you, and what can the world expect from you in the next chapter of your boxing career?
I would like to thank everyone who supported me throughout my journey, and I would like to thank my team, my family, my manager, and my sponsor PokerBet for picking me up, and I would like to thank Callum for being there for me, my boyfriend Bevan Swanda for always pushing me all the time, and I'm gonna be a world champion one day. Yeah.
Monica, thank you so much for joining my YouTube
Thank you.
channel, Boxing on Sundays, and for
Thank
sharing
you.
your story with us. Your
Thank you so much.
undefeated professional record, championship success, and achievements as a female athlete are truly inspiring. I wish you continued success, bigger fights, more championships, and an incredible future in boxing. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
your time, your honesty, and for giving our audience the opportunity to get to know the champion behind the glow. I really want you to remain as an undefeated boxer with all world championship belts, WBC,
Thank you.
WBA, IBF, um, WBO, IBO, and other titles, maybe Zufa.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this interview. I really appreciate it. Really means a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you too, goodbye, and good luck.
Bye bye.